Those reconnect button.
This is the big one, boys. Get your I don't know what to get out. Get your clapping hands out.
Dicks out for the reconnect button.
Get your what are those big things they use?
The esports.
Yeah,
the esport bangers.
The big, really, really loud things.
Yeah,
I hate.
You know what? This is great.
Yeah,
this is great because usually what happens, as I'm sure we all know, you get DC'd, then you've got to close WoW, tab to the BNet launcher, and then log in via that, because that's the only way to have it autofill your login credentials so that you don't have to use your keyboard with your meat fingers. So instead of that, we'll have a reconnect button. Cool. Now that said, on this screenshot, there is something about the font and the scaling of things that's kind of fucking me up.
Yeah, this is someone using a custom font for this, but they have the thick outline.
That's it.
Is that the thick outline or the monochrome outline?
Don't know.
I think it might be the thick outline that really wrecks font rendering in World of Warcraft really badly.
Interesting.
I don't know the name of that font, but it's one of those. It's one of the font replacements.
Yeah, the WoW ones.
But yeah, I get what you mean. It looks uncanny. That's what I felt when I was like.
But I mean, basically, there's a reconnect button. Happy days. I am glad.
Yep.
That's that bit of the news.
Yeah, there we go.
I guess
I think we've covered
TBC launch. We can talk about that.
We've covered the PTR, and now that's still the PTR.
If you click on the topics.
Oh, that just changed format. Okay, cool. Thanks.
There you go.
TBC launch.
Yeah, so TBC launch. Unfortunately,
it launched.
It launched. Yeah, nobody in our team's done it.
Yeah.
And I'm really pissed off about this personally. It's caused a great deal of internal strife, because I kind of wish I was in Outland right now, but our guild's playing FF instead. I've started playing FF, and I'm this weird. We talk about it in the first episode of our Patreon podcast general chat, but I feel such FOMO from so many different angles that it's genuinely stressful. Because I'm feeling like so many great gaming experiences where it's like you kind of have to be there at the time. Yeah. I feel like they're all whooshing past me, and I don't have enough agency in my life to actually do them and to get those great experiences. And that's honestly making me quite sad.
Well,
TBC is one of them, because I want to be running heroic dungeons, perhaps with you as you go to try to get the staff that you never got originally playing original TBC. But like, you're an FF. Doesn't really seem like our guild's going to do a TBC adventure, so I'm just kind of quite unhappy.
Yeah, no, it's a case of I'd rather play the new thing. It again, I said this in the podcast. It really stings me not being able to play TBC, but I've made peace with that.
Yeah,
I've made peace with the death of my TBC druid. Like, I'm sorry, you're not going to get that staff. I will forever remember this, but I will not regret it, because I've actively made the choice to play FF instead.
Yeah.
And also whatever other games, because TBC would probably take a lot more time out of my existence than any other combination of games.
For me, it's something I mentioned where it's like, there's TBC, there's FF, there's Miles Morales, there is also original Spider-Man game, not original, but 2019. There is Horizon Zero Dawn that I want to properly play through. There is Ratchet and Clank. There is a game that I want to play coming out the day before Ratchet and Clank, and I've forgotten what that game is. FOMO is so crazy these days.
It's really painful.
Now, there is one bit of news here. There's another angle there too. Basically, pre-patch was so short that I kind of realized that it wouldn't be enough time to do a Draenei, and that is definitely something that contributed to me doing something else. So DDoS then, unfortunately, Blizzard were DDoSed up. A lot of people didn't really believe it was a DDoS. They just thought, it sucks. And but no, it probably was DDoS, because it's Blizzard. It's a launch day of a big product. DDoS happens. Blizzard will be DDoS many times before.
Yep.
Yeah. And as you say in the notes there, it's not like they're going to lie about it being DDoSed, I think.
Yeah. I mean, if they did, that would actually be really funny. But
yeah, I
can't imagine them doing that, because the person who's writing that's probably not someone who's been instructed to lie. Because that's the kind of thing where everyone in the company would know you're lying then. And that's just a dumb thing to do. Like, everyone get in this lie. No one ever tell the truth. Like, that's gonna stick. That's gonna stick, but...
Yeah. Oh, I'm still just thinking of this FOMO as I look at chat. I'm just like, man, I want to go into a little time portal, play all of the games that I want to play now, and then emerge from the time portal and sort of get back to it.
Yeah, you need a hyperbolic time chamber for video games. I mean, I need the same.
Man, hard.
Someone's asking, what does DDoS mean? It's a
distributed denial of service attack.
Yep.
Often using software such as low orbit ion cannon, though I don't know
Imagine
if,
not these
I don't
days.
think Loic anymore.
That we're like that's 2006 to 2009 4chan shit. Like, I don't think that's.
I played Minecraft with a griefer who used that quite a bit.
Yeah.
And certainly had interesting claims about things that they had griefed that seemed quite major, but I was like, oh, I'm not going to ask questions.
Yep. No, that's always the. It's like I say here. There's a lot of compromised Internet of Things devices you can buy or rent for such nefarious purposes. So you don't need to be like, oh, my computer's been hacked and locked down. But it's like, if you've got a smart fridge, there's probably well above zero chance that someone has the ability to just use that to send a couple packets.
Yeah, create a botnet.
Yeah, so that's it. Botnets are created of all these IoT devices. You can rent them and like buy them for stupidly cheap because just hackers have access to millions or billions of them.
Humongous botnets. I recommend, by the way, the Twitter account, Internet of Shit.
Oh,
it can be quite funny.
Yeah,
like, look, I like
one.
Internet of Things. I do like all this, all that shit's really cool to me. But Internet of Shit is just a funny Twitter account to follow.
Yes, everyone, that in fact is the cops coming for Michael.
That is, basically we have to crack a window open because it is so goddamn hot these days.
Yeah.
More than, it's not that it's so hot, because if you're not from Northern Ireland, you'd be like, well, that's like baby temperature. Yeah. But it's so humid at the same time, so it's like, man.
It's really hot for us.
Yes.
It's like, it was...
And unlike Florida, we don't have air conditioning in buildings here.
No, it was... no, it wasn't last night. It was the night before. I remember just sitting. It was like 2 a.m. The sun had been gone for 4 hours. And I was just sitting there like, please cool down so I can go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here at my PC dying. Please help me.
Right. Oh man, so that's it with TBC. FOMO's killing me, but if you're in there, have fun. Seems all awesome. I'm very jealous of you, so have a great time.